Peace. Hello? Oh, there it is. Hello, hello. One, alright, I'm gonna redo my... Alright, hello, my name is Oxida Girum, and I'm glad that you all could make it and warn me just in time before my mic's is muted. Alright, at the time of this recording, Twitter is down for the count, so I couldn't post any updates or whatever. But I'm glad you all could make it. Godfishy, Alta Walker, Trapper Chat, yeah. Alright, so the reason why my mic wasn't working is not because I muted myself, but because the settings got changed for whatever reason. So yeah, also be right back because I'm going to work. Alright, good luck with work. I see you. I thought it was a loading screen. Well, it is technically still a loading screen. Alright, let's head right into it. There we go. I kind of want to continue working on this while Twitter thing is still going on. Actually, I wanted to stream yesterday, but stuff happened with the software that I'm using to edit videos. Man, where to start? I'm thinking of continuing with one of them at a time, render it out a little bit, and then, well, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll get to this level. Well, she doesn't have any legs because that's how I drew it the first time. Alright, let's get started. This one. I'm gonna call her bodysuit, because then I know what I'm working on. And I give her a violet color. Oh god. I know you can't show it here, but how's the doujin going? It's going well. It's going somewhere. Yeah, for those who doesn't know, I'm working on a not safe for work doujin, a manga, as it were. Why? I don't know. A first time for everything, right? Because I'm kind of curious if I can get anywhere further with stuff like that. Well, with the cold comic thing, because I've drawn comics before, but I dropped it because it's like a lot of work involved. Because, well, I mean, of course. Oh, nice. Hey, art is art, no judgment in that. I know why. Hey, remove. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Wait, why do you think that is? I'm gonna change her arms so it's. Actually, I'll probably just do this. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes instead of redrawing the whole thing, I'm just gonna reposition the limbs, the arms, the legs, or whatever. Cut this part out, cut this part out here. Oh shoot, I have to actually explain myself. Don't worry, take your time. There's not much traffic in the chat anyway. There's only like... Whoa, technology! There's only a couple of people here, so the chat speed isn't really that fast. So I'm trying to catch up with each and every message so far, but it should be okay. Also, you probably can hear my pen tablet, my pen hitting the tablet, so excuse me for that. I don't know how I can fix that, but it's a work in progress. It's a meaty arm, hang on. Okay, flip. Now this arm looks a little bit longer than the other one. Yeah, alright. It's nothing that needs fixing, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Oh boy. I try not to speedrun it this much, but I kind of want to have a steady pace with it. Yeah. There you go. Might change the design or the patterns on the bodysuit, because it kind of looks like very thin armor, which is also pretty okay. Hmm. Alright, I might have to consult my reference folder again. Wait, hang on, let me put myself in there. Alright, there I am. Back. Yo, welcome back from work. Wait, that was fast. Are you guys at work at the moment? Because if you are working, then you should be very careful not to get caught with with me running in the background. Not that it shouldn't be work. She is the work. I woke up 6 hours ago. I woke up less than that. I think I woke up, what, 4 hours ago? Currently 9:36. Wait, is that AM or PM? Those fancy Americans with their AM, their AMs and PAMs. Oh wait, you're not American. AM! That's very early. You're streaming super early. It's somewhere in the afternoon, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Time moves in circles, so at some point I'm just like, yeah, you know what? The stars are aligned. I can stream now. It's a good time. There shouldn't be any disturbances. Then again, I might cut the stream short. Spam. It's like 8:37 a.m. Yeah, this is actually very early. Shouldn't you guys like get ready to work or whatever? I mean, it's fine that you drop by to watch my stream. I'm very grateful for that. But if you guys have real life obligations, then you should tend to them first before me. Also, how's the volume of the background music in my voice? Because I can hear it very faintly. Arms should be larger. Going on vacation and if I had school, I'd be at 13:20. Yes, great. Volume's nice. And an hour behind you, Trapper. Oh man, the time zones are weird. Go. As well, enlarge this hand as well. Yeah, the lag is a bit weird. My only obligation is to watch your stream. Aw, the thanks. Kinda putting a lot of pressure on me, so I have to make good content. I might increase the pouches. Something like that. This. Oh wait, no. Yeah, something like that. Alright. Let's try. Yeah, the silhouette will work. Believe me, it's so boring at my work, I'd literally go insane without something to watch. My mind is slowly melting, it's so boring. I can relate to that. Sometimes at work, the day is so slow, I might as well be just at home doing literally anything else than just at work. But in some cases, my work can be very hectic, so I have to be very focused. At the same time, if it wasn't hectic, I'd probably be just falling asleep on the spot. Like, it almost happened a couple of times. There's even one of my coworkers asked me to knock them out, like with a hammer or something, so they can just get to sleep. School in a nutshell, indeed. I always thought it would make school interesting somehow. Like, not give them interesting parties or whatever, but interesting subjects that you want to learn. I think some universities do that. Like, you can get to pick whatever you want to learn instead of just having this mandated list of what's it called, lessons that you need to follow or take or workshops or whatever. I might look up some references for bodysuits. Or just go with the flow, see what I end up. There we go. There. To be fair, university isn't mandatory, so choice makes sense, indeed. Because at the end of the day, you're the one paying them, so they should, uh, they should make sure that they're worth your time. Because yeah, you pay a lot of money for university, or at least that's what I understand. Eh, no, I'm stuck in a loop. All right, let's leave that for now. I think I should start a different music playlist for the next art stream I'm doing. Or just make a bunch of homemade music and put that in the background. Oh, hang on, I gotta do a hydration check. Best thing happened to me the other day. What is it? Now you got my attention. Actually, you can. Yeah, something like that. Huh. Uh-huh. I met a Japanese dude, but despite the language barrier, I used the power of Google Translate to befriend him, and we got a really good score in one of the games we were playing. Sick. The best thing ever. Yeah, that sounds really cool. I mean, I was in Japan once on vacation, and I also used Google Translate to get the message across because I wanted to what's it called? Um, make some change, like I don't know how to call it, but I need convert money or something into change, convert change into bills. But the Japanese cashier doesn't really understand what I was trying at, so I was using Google Translate to try to get the message across of what I wanted to do. But apparently, you aren't. Well, they aren't allowed to do that in stores. I don't know exactly why. Maybe it's like a precaution of con artists because that has happened before, where people just scam cashiers for extra money. But yeah, Google Translate is actually pretty powerful if you know how to use it well. The thing is, I tried to pronounce the same things as Google Translate, but the guy didn't really understand me. So I must have messed up my pronunciation somehow, or he didn't expect me speaking Japanese. That's also a possibility. But eventually, I just showed him what the translation on my phone, and then he read it, and he immediately understood what I was trying to do. So yeah. Google Translate is a very difficult language to master. Indeed. I mean, there's also what's it called? Deep L or Dream L? I don't know what it was. Like a very powerful translation tool that translates Japanese very well. I've seen some Japanese artists use it. Yeah, Deep L, Deep L, and they Japanese artists used it and to translate whatever they want to say in English. And I was like, holy cow, their English is really good. But it turns out they're using Deep L. Yeah, that's so much better indeed. Although you could rely on technology to communicate with other people in different languages, but it's actually much better if you can learn the language yourself, so you don't have to rely on finicky technology to do the job for you. Thicker, a little bit thicker. Ah, that's too thick. Thinner. Oh, good enough. I'll fix it later. Yeah, I've been wanting to learn Japanese for some time because of that. Um, yeah, you could still try to learn Japanese now because it's. I mean, it can come in handy depending on what you want to do with it. a friend of mine is studying Japanese from an online course, and he made some very good progress with mastering the language. He even got the chance to test out his Japanese on people that actually speak Japanese on a native level. Man, those hips could kill. I gotta tone down. Or just a little bit smaller, and the other side a little bit thicker. Yeah, balance is how everything should be. Oh, that sucks. DeepL is crazy good compared to Google when it comes to Chinese and Japanese. Yeah, I won't know what it is that makes them good. Maybe DeepL learns about the context of whatever it is you want to translate, and Google Translate is just translating it literally to the word. Like, it's AI. I mean, that's DeepL. Yeah, I think it's AI, like Alto said. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. If I'm getting stuck in here, I'm gonna start over with references. Well, not starting the entire thing, but more like look at where I'm getting stuck at. Actually, I might. Let me check. No, that's alright. Might shrink our head a little bit. Guess I could also make our shoulders a bit smaller. I mean, as she is right now, it's fine, but I think I can do better than this. Like, sometimes I have the feeling of when I'm finished with a project or whatever, a drawing, for example, I look back at it and try to scan everything for mistakes or whatever. But then I know that it's good as it is, but then there's this gut feeling of I can do it better. I can do it better, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. There's a big hand. Actually, I should fix the hands. Yeah, something like that. It's a weird pose to maybe making, but it's at least it flows better. Yeah. Oh. I could also give her the same designs as my own suit. Like, example, there is this square thing on the back of the hand. There's something like this there as well. Lines that kind of go like this. They actually use context. I occasionally look through the Japanese dictionary when translating. There are terms that are just taken from the same website. I can't recommend it enough for Japanese English creatives. Yeah, yeah, it's context. Context is important. You have people that are translating stuff, but you have people that are interpreting stuff, and those are two different things. I think. I don't know. I'm not much of a linguist. I can speak a couple of languages, but not at a fluent level. It just works. Yes, indeed, it just works. There we go. Hmm. I think I'm gonna turn this into like a short stream of maybe an hour and a half, maximum of 2 hours. So I'm trying to finish this as fast as possible. But then again, I my drawing techniques aren't really for quick and dirty, but more like slowly building it over time. Like that's the same what I did with this. I make a basic head, like maybe I can do it real quick. Basic head, like kind of the direction of the face is facing. the chin. I have a vague idea of where the eyes are located, and if the eyes are like too far apart or too close or whatever, then I could just always change it a little bit like this. And then over the course of, I don't know, a couple of hours, maybe even a couple of days, then I just slowly but surely start building over it. Yeah. Some people can just do stuff like this in a matter of minutes or at least an hour, and I'm kind of impressed at the speed of that they doing it. This one looks kind of goofy, but yeah, you get the idea. I need to work on getting rid of my accent before learning another language though. Language is cool and complicated thing. I only know Spanish and English. I'm just cool like that. Also, some people are just built different when it comes to art. Uh, what, oh boy. I think people are just built differently in general. Like, when it comes to art, language, or maybe even some other skill. It's just... There are people that say that, oh, you're so talented, but personally, I don't really like the word talent because I associate it with being gifted, with being granted to me without doing anything for it. I admire people who can draw super fast. Me too. But the thing is, they draw super fast because they've been drawing a long time. And eventually they are very familiar with the strokes. They can maybe even do perfect circle, or sometimes I do rough circles like that. But I can even use this rough circle as like a rock, for example. Uh, there's like a little bit of texturing going on. And depending on you view this thing, it kind of looks like a meatball. It takes me 3 hours to actually come up with a line art. It takes me probably an entire day before I can come up with line art. But the thing is, it's when I want to draw something, or it's mostly just me staring at a canvas for a couple of hours until I'm like, you know, I'm gonna draw this and this or this and that. As with the previous stream, I was kind of getting stuck with... Oh wait, there you go. I was getting stuck with her for a while until I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start shading. And it still looks rough, but it kinda gets the idea across of which direction I want to go with. So now, instead of doing all these at the same time, I'm gonna just focus on her, get to the point where I'm kind of satisfied, and then move over to another one. And it kind of works. But maybe it's also because I'm streaming at the same time, so I have to do another layer of actual work that I need to keep in mind and make sure, I don't know, just make sure that things are going well. Get rid of the mouth. Actually, should the mask just be over nose? Yeah, let's go with that. That's me with anything. I spent more time about pondering what to do than actually doing stuff. Early today, it took me like 2 hours to watch 15 minutes of tutorials for cubism. Well, the thing is, I've actually started to learn Blender. You probably already knew that, but the thing is, I'm already familiar with the concept of making 3D models, but not with Blender itself. So it'll probably take me a long time before I'm fully familiar with Blender and its tools and its controls and what have you, because it is a very different program where you need very different shortcuts and keys. And the thing in Photoshop, I worked with Photoshop for years, and so I know how to, well, make squares, or maybe even copy and paste it really quickly, or even just do this and that and whatever. It's just a matter of taking the time to learn it, because eventually you can watch every tutorial in the world, but you have to take the time to learn the program itself, and it will take time. You can just... Yeah. Oh boy, I got a drink. It's been a while since I've streamed, so yeah. Blender is scary, but so amazing. It is. I think... You know what? I think I'm gonna try learning Blender next year, because I have a couple of things that I need to learn. or at least want to have finished before the end of the year. But the problem that I'm dealing with right now is I have too much stuff on my plate. There is the art, the streaming, the possibly the the collab that I'm working on that with someone that I guarantee you have never heard of before. There's a lot of stuff going in the background here, but I can do this. It is possible. I know I can do it, but I have to take it one step at a time before, just getting it done. So yeah. The right boob is bigger than her left boob. I've gotta fix that. Kinda looks weird. Let's keep this dated. There we go. There we go. Evenly balanced. I'm probably putting off bladder animation as well. I have too much on my hands with School Cubism. Drinking on stream, it's water! It's water! Look, it's water. It's like, it's a plastic bottle. You can hear it in the sound. Ugh. Tasty H2O. Putting off bladder animation. Yeah. I want to learn a lot of stuff. For example, bladder animation, bladder modeling, blender video editing, but I guess I can use literally any other video editing tool for that. I actually want to learn about grease pencil and blender because that looks actually very interesting to work with, but also very difficult. And then it comes back to the topic of learning the controls, the shortcuts, the literally everything that you need to start making something. This reminds me of the time where I learned to play piano for the first time. At first it was just like with one hand, but eventually I had to learn to play it with both hands. Well, the thing is, boy, we're gonna have attention again, guys. Let's say you have your clavier, and it has, actually maybe I should do it a different way. Let's do it like this. No. Alright, you have your keys. That's 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's make more of them. Let's make more of them. There you go. Alright, let's see. I have another key. This is the black key. Was something like this. Yeah, something like this. Alright, then you have to play with one hand. This hand is formed, but I also have to play it with the other hand. The left hand. The left hand is used for chords, but also if you want to play a bass melody, for example. But this, your right hand, actually, there you go, left and right. The right hand is more used for the melody, but sometimes you switch them up a little bit. Like this is going to play whatever, and this thing is going to play the melody instead. But I only used to play only with the right hand, while the left hand is used to play chords. Like, for example, I press the, oh wait, alright, let's say I press this and this key, and that gives you the C chord, or at least that's what I've been learned. And then with this hand, I'm just starting to play the melody. But eventually, I'm gonna start playing with the left hand a bass rhythm or stuff, and then with the right hand also do a melody, and that is very difficult. So the way I learned it is I played Get Back from, I don't know who it was. It goes something like something like that. So yeah, and the bass for the left hand is actually pretty easy to do. It's just like It's like that, going back and forth. And then if you want to switch it over to a different accord, then it goes. Yeah, that's how I learned how to play with two hands. And from there, I started to play more melodies that requires both hands to do different things at the same time. And that took me years to do so, because not because I have to, but because I wanted to, and I've learned to play some songs on it as well. Then there's people that play classical piano music, and those people are amazing because it's like on a whole different level of difficulty, at least for me. That was a long tangent about music. Hold on. Alright, it still works. Sounds like straight vodka to me. Drinking water on stream, how despicable. I mean, there's a reason why people do a hydrate check. Actually, I've been thinking about this as well. There are streamers that has a hydration check, or dream, or whatever, or a posture check, or a stretch check, or even doing push-ups for 10 reps and then continue streaming. I was like, well, they forgot something, and I haven't seen it yet in other streams, and that is the ventilation check, like opening up a window to make sure fresh air gets in. I've seen a video about this where if you spend too much time inside, the air will get stale and it'll become not difficult to breathe, but you'll notice that you're getting tired quickly and more easily distracted. And that is why I look to my left. Yeah, the window is open. Venting, but no, not like that, like this. So you have your window, and there's the curtains, if you have any of that. And you have to open it. And that's the window panes, there we go. Flow all the air inside. Wait, you don't have to. I know, that's because I I just started. I'm not even affiliate yet. Yeah, exactly. My goal isn't to get affiliate as soon as possible, but it's more like getting quality streams in a good way. He's almost there. Yeah, just 10 more people and then I'm complete. But I gotta make sure that my channel is up to standard, so of course I understand that the minimum requirements are like, it's not only 50 followers, but also I'm blanking out. I think the amount of hours you have to stream, but also regularly, and a bunch of other stuff that I'm not entirely familiar with. Play spooky game. You're following kind of skyrocketing. You know what? You know what? I think I will. I think I will play a spooky game. I am thinking of playing a game called Alien Isolation. How about that? You're pretty good, man. You'll get there no doubt. Oh, thank you, Alto. Yes. I actually love Alien Isolation. There's a fun tidbit. In Alien Isolation, you have the motion tracker, and it makes a distinct noise. So I reverse engineered the games so that I can get access to the sound files. And the way they put their sound files is like they had. Alright, so for sound files, let's say you have one star. Oh. There goes a little music note with a name attached to it. So they have a bunch of different sound files, so they can make one sound of it. And so I had to pick and choose each of these individual sound files to make that specific noise that the motion tracker is making. And after all that, I've successfully did it, and use that motion tracker alert as a weather alert. So every time it's going to rain, it's going to sound off the motion tracker, and it'll scare the shit out of me. Actually, I might post it on Twitter if Twitter's back online again, and you can just use it as a notification alert or whatever, because that is a legitimate scary sound to me. It's also probably because I played Alien Isolation for a while, so I associate that sound with Scary Alien as being somewhere nearby. This is like having the Metal Gear Solid alert sound effect as a notification, so you just scared yourself every time you get a notification from someone or for something. Seems like a funny process. It actually kind of is. I'm happy that I managed to engineer the sound into it myself. I am smart. Let's see. Thinking of like having the gas mask pattern for something like this probably. Then there's just like tubes coming out of the side. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna look up some references because I'm working at it for a while. Let's see. Alright, yesterday where I wanted to stream, in the Dead Space stream I rated Has, but I forgot to end the stream earlier. So now there's like 20 to 30 minutes of extra footage of Has the stream running in the background, and kind of embarrassed about it. So then I was like, you know what, I could probably just cut the video short by editing in a video editing program. And so I did. But the thing is, when rendering the video, it went from 4 gigabytes to a whopping 30 gigabytes. It's huge, and it took me about 3 to 4 hours until it's completely rendered. You cannot sleep, there are monsters nearby. Yes, indeed. It's good, I didn't even know about that. Yeah. But yeah, after the rendering file, I considered rendering it over again, so to make the file size smaller. But then again, I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna upload this very large video into YouTube and hope for the best. And so I did. I did upload it on YouTube, and it went pretty alright. So now I have this super high quality Dead Space playthrough of 30 gigs. This is not a viable way to stream. Still looking through my art folder. Well, reference art folder actually. Shit, I still have to upload this somewhere, but I'm not sure if the artists are okay with it. Amazing. I mean, am I allowed to show this? Nah, err on the side of caution and let's not do it. I found some cool stuff, but instead of showing it, I might redraw it. Maybe. Oh, I see something gas mask related. Alright. Again, I used 2 extra monitors on my laptop. So there's the one on the right and one on top of it. The one on top is where you guys are, and the one on the right is where I view OBS and my reference folder. Very handy. And if you guys ever have a second monitor but you want a new one, I recommend keeping the old one so you can just go dual wielding screens. Actually, it's alright, remember what I told you about silhouettes. Let's put something like this. Yush! Kinda. Might just... Oh, just a little bit. I'm considering doing a environment paintings. I'm not really good at it, but I might go for the Bob Ross route of painting happy little trees, for example. There are not really tutorials, but like what's it called? Give me 2 monitors. All in due time. But wait, are you pointing a gun at me? Alright, are we doing this? I have also a gun, and these 4 are ready to protect me. Protect me! I'm hiding behind four women, so they can just protect me from your gun. What was? Oh, right, the environment paintings. Right, so there's this guy. I think it was Feng Zhu, I believe. Like he does. He's a teacher or mentor at a academy for the game industry. So he does concept art, and you can search for him on YouTube, where he just showcases his thinking process. And well, of course, the end result is amazing. But I'm thinking of doing something similar like that, but on a much more smaller scale compared to him, of course, because I'm not a pro by any means. I'm just literally a guy that started just doing this to get a better understanding of how to make stuff like this. Those are some cute guns. Oh, thank you. I wonder if I... Wink. Actually, I might give her like a big earpiece to the left of her ear. Oh, nose is itchy. Wait, is this for mod? No. This is like quick concept art. Because, well, you can use this for a model, but it's gonna be a bit tricky to do so. I say quick concept art, but I've been working on this for the past 45 minutes at least. Yeah. I really should start doing more art reps. Well, I shouldn't be too harsh on that, as long as I can make something good looking. But I think I'm getting stuck with bad habits of art in general. Hang on, let me... Alright, so what I do is select everything that goes ahead. I fill it with red. Then... Actually, turn it right into white. Merge this together. Violet. Rename this because I'm an idiot. Your bodysuit, and the end result is... Yeah, great. No, I don't really... So she isn't see-through anymore. There you go. I see. We're back. Gotta take trash out. I'll see you soon. That reminds me. Before starting the stream, I forgot to take a shower. I was like, yeah, no, I don't really need a shower. Until I realized, no, then if I don't take a shower, then I'll smell bad for the next couple of hours. So I didn't want that. So I took a shower and I feel great. I feel rejuvenated. I feel fantastic. I just showered, lol. I'm glad you actually showered, Alto. I'm actually not just goofing around. There we go. Did I keep the little scar on my left eye, or... fuck it. It'll add character. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. It's supposed to be a bodysuit, but it still doesn't look like it. I mean, I could add shine to it. I mean, I might as well at this point. Start with the simple shading, and then start working towards our shiny leg. Great, now it kind of looks like leather. Not really my intention, but it's shiny. What the hell is this song? It sounds nice. Oh, right, her legs are a bit weird. Alright, I can fix this. I can and I will. But before that, move you. Put her a little bit there. Gonna select up until here. Yeah, there we go. Something like this. Select everything in here. Extend. And it still looks weird. God damn it. Alright, I need to start making her knees. Let's give her knees a little bit of a diamond shape. Because diamonds are a girl's best friend. Or so I've been told. Da, 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 da. I love Animal Crossing music. There is a time where I played a lot of Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS. And it was very nice and cozy. But it also gives me a feeling of dread for some reason. Why? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because it was at a time where I was still at school, and Animal Crossing gave me a sense of freedom, but also a sense of dread because I associated with school of, oh, this is nice and cozy to be able to do whatever I want in this game. But then, oh, I also have this responsibility thing that I have to keep in mind. But still a cool game though. I'm gonna need to go take it easy on the hips because these things are nuts. All comes down to proportions again. Time. There we go. Kinda do it like this. Select this part up until here. Disney hips, I know. I mean, I could do that, but that is not the direction that I want. The direction I want to go for. Oh, she's tapping her feet. Tap, 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 tap. Actually, I could probably make a short animation of her tapping her feet. Can't believe that worked. A tap, a tap, a tap. Don't forget to save. There is, alright, a girl in my class back at the academy. She lost hours of progress because she forgot to save. So it's very important. If you work on something, be sure to learn to save compulsively. Anything can happen with old progress, but yeah, I guess that's what happened when you use Maya. I think Blender has a autosave function, so that's okay, I think. But no. Alright, let's take a short back away from this. Do you see anything wrong with this picture? Yes, wait, hang on. I already made the head smaller, but it's still kind of too big. Hang on, what? If I recall correctly, Blender's autosave is kind of obscure to access, but it exists. Obscure to access? Interesting. I want to make it a little bit taller than that. Alright, that's way too tall. Oh my god, it's a giant woman. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. A giant woman. It's been a while since I've watched Steven Universe. When it first came out, I was like kind of like interested because one of the composers of the show was someone that I follow on YouTube for the Animal Crossing covers and the other songs that they did. And then they announced, I'm working on this Magical Boy show in Western, I don't know, in a Western studio. And I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. So I followed the show, and man, that show went places. It's, I personally I wouldn't recommend it that well, but you can watch it if you want to. The thing is, I've heard that the show had some scheduling issues, but I'm not entirely sure about that. It's just stuff that I heard, and because of that, they how do I say this? Like, yeah, I remember seeing the ads for Steven Universe way back when it's just coming out. Yeah, it is a pretty old show at this point. Actually, oh, let me look up how old the show is. Alright, that show came out in what? 2009. Holy shit, that's an old show. No, I'm just kidding. It's 2013. I think I started watching back when there were like 4 episodes. I think it's mildly entertaining, but I wasn't sure how I liked it because I thought it was gonna be something like Clarence, but I didn't like. 29? No, I'm Godfish. I was kidding. It was 2013. I think there was like a weird lag going on. So basically, you're watching messages from the future. No, wait, is it like... I try not to think about it. But yeah, Steven Universe came out in 2013, I want to say. But then I watched the intro and instantly fell in love. Aw, that's sweet. I like the soundtrack. I think the main show producer write most of the lyrics in the show, and I think she's actually pretty okay with this. Although, no, that's not you know that's not true. If 2013 was 30 years ago, then we're living in the year of our Lord 2043. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. I think Alright, I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper in my reference folder about this. Alright, I got her, this. Oh, that is a little bit too spicy. Never mind. Oh, this one's nice. Nah, I can't use this. Someone told me that I can get away with having spicy art on my folder, but because I'm an artist and I need references, so of course some of them might be spicy or lewd or whatever, but it is very important to... oh, this one is actually pretty nice. Alright, I'm gonna try this one instead. Let's see. Might cut the stream short into half an hour, and then hopefully I'll have just about finished. Well, not finished, but mostly done. Let's say. Can like something like this? There you go. I should learn anatomy a little bit better, because it will come in handy at some point. And it's half an hour, or have at least half an hour in total. Now in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna call it quits, because it wasn't supposed to be that I'm streaming at this hour, but more like getting my streaming reps in there. Well, I don't want to stream for the sake of streaming. I still want to be entertaining and have some insight on whatever I'm rambling about. So this is actually also a good way to get my practice in, you know? Also, my stream delay is from hell. Don't worry, I'm watching over you from the future. Actually, if you refresh the stream, then you might catch up to it. Or, instead of refreshing it, there is... Right, say you are watching my stream. There is... Oh god, my Paint. I think there is like a settings wheel that you can just click on, and then it'll say what the 620p was it? I don't know. If you set it to whatever or switch between whatever it is, then you can refresh the player itself instead of like refreshing the entire browser. You could try that, but see if it works. I think if I refresh it, it'll disconnect because the warehouse, okay, because the warehouse Wi-Fi is in gutters and I'm watching from my phone, so I'm at the bottom one. Oh, in my experience, mobile often lags like hell. So if you're on it, try switching to desktop. I mean, that's gonna be very difficult if you're at the warehouse. That's actually a pretty cool location to work at. I work at a factory, and I sometimes during breaks I just tune in and do some streaming. I'm like, hello, I'm tuning in from work, and they're like, oh, hello, Gino, well, what's up? And then I'll just, all right, I gotta get going back to work, and yeah, that's it. That's how I watch my streams. I have to try it on potato quality, or else it's just buffers. In that case, if I zoom out, then everything is just mush. Actually, I can do it right now. Let's see. Actually, oh no, we're streaming at the at the 240p. Oh, I'm sorry that your the quality of the stream has deteriorated over time. Oh wait, you fixed it. It's all sharp right now. If I switch to desktop, I'd actually get in trouble because they do look at their. Oh god. Oh, don't worry, I'm working. I hope your workplace is very chill to work at. Otherwise, if they're not chill about you chilling, then yeah, that's gonna be a bit tricky. I see nothing. Ah, oh wait, that's the delay that's happening. I was an art stream recently where they were drawing a line like this, but then suddenly it skips over to a bit further. I was like, oh, I guess I'm up to date now. I'm thinking of her having, oh, like a color of some sort. Something like this. Maybe something like this, but not too bright. It is chill. I just gotta be careful I'm not excessively on my phone. Yeah. At my workplace, well, it's not really encouraged to check your phone a little bit real quick, but there are people that do it anyway, but moderately, I might add. And that's only because if it's like something important or they have to check something real quick, that, yeah, okay, that's okay. But you aren't... It's not the... How do I say this? It's gotta be access on my phone, so if I go quiet, that's well, gotta balance. Yeah, then you're doing alright. Well, some people at my work are just on their phone, even though it's like an area where you shouldn't take off your well, hang on, maybe I can draw out what I look like when I'm at work. It's basically a ninja with loose clothing. It's just really bad rendering of someone in these clothing, because I work in a super clean environment where everyone is wearing the same uh, dust protected suit. There's the opening for the eyes, and that's it. That's how I look like at work. And some people are wearing these very weird boots that are just these are clothing. They're not really heavy, but they're like clothing. Something like that. And there's the zipper, and then there's like, I don't know, pocket or something. Yeah, that's my working outfit. I hope I don't give away too much of what location that uses this. But the outfit just makes sure that there's no dust falling off our clothing. Or, yeah. And it's okay if you can take it off for a little bit. But yeah, the equipment is very sensitive. So yeah, of course we have to wear stuff like this. And just make this darker to indicate that it's in the background. This is a nice and wholesome song. And I'm thinking of doing, of playing a horror game. You know, I could finish Dead Space, and when Dead Space is finished, I'm gonna fill that slot with a horror game, like Alien Isolation. Or one of the Puppet Combo games, but I don't think I'm ready for that. I've seen Pile Driver Massacre. No, wait. Power Drill Massacre. God, alright, let me let's see. Power Drill Massacre. My Twitch bugged out. Oh no. I mean, don't worry about it. If you can't watch, then it happens. I was gonna say my work is so dusty. Oh, sorry to hear that. There we go. This game. Sometimes I confuse this with a different title. Pile Driver Massacre. I don't think this is a game that actually exists, but that sounds really awesome. But I don't think I'm ready for Power Drill Massacre yet, because that is nuts. The first time that I watched this is... Oh man, I'm on edge just by watching someone else play it. I'm constantly washing my hands because nothing in this place is clean. Nothing. I feel so sorry about that. Actually, I also wash my hands regularly at work because I have to wear these latex gloves, and if you wear them for a while, then your hands get a little bit sweaty. So, of course, I'm washing it every chance I get. Is this a normal haircut that girls have? I don't know. I think there is a haircut in France that is impossible to maintain. I forgot the name of it because it's a fairly legendary haircut and it really popularized it. I have to look into that. Hair kind of looks like Karen cut, not gonna lie. God damn, you had to say it. Well, in that case, I can change to the 90s haircut. There we go. It's 90s now. I mean, it probably still looks like Karen, but if that is the first impression, then I failed. If it's the second impression, then I sort of succeeded. Ah, that was weird. There we go. I've been at her for quite some time. I think I can try making her shoulders a little bit smaller. It's like this. It's something like this. It's like this part. Yeah, that kind of works out. I have to change the shoulder a little bit. That still looks kind of weird. Hang on. This, do this, do this. I think I need to round it out a little bit more. Or, hang on, let me check my references. This is my reference. Right, so I see that it has a certain float to it. And this is kind of like too sharp. In that case, I have to make it a little bit rounder. And it already kind of fixed it itself. There we go. There we go. How much time do I have left? Alright, I have about 20 minutes. What can I do for the last 20 minutes? Do a little dance. Actually, I might finish the torso a little bit because this is very rough. Before I continue, still looking through my reference full. Oh my god, that is... No, I can't use that. Oh, this one's kind of nice. Let's give it a shot. See where it leads. So in the reference folder, it kind of looks like this. Boobas! Yeah, I know. I've talked about it before, that eventually boobas don't, well, for lack of a better term, they don't bother me, or at least instill something. Because I'm kind of used to it, looking at it at some point. And even with... Oh, this actually kind of works. Alright, let's say there's like some kind of button holding it all together. Something like that. Still, well, the thing is, I just see them as part of the shape that I'm drawing, or part of the anatomy. But then again, if you mess boobas up, then the whole thing falls apart. Guess I can try like this, because if you simplify the shape, you get something like. And let's do it like this for now. There's stuff like this, and there's her chest area. Yeah, then that's the simple shape design. So from a distance, you can kind of recognize it. Maybe I've made her arms a little bit too long, or just me. Or she has long legs, that's also a possibility. I don't know, this is weird. Let's see. Do this, do this, do this. Alright, so for the reference folder, this part has shading. Boobas, fun bags, chesticles, as some would call it. I haven't heard the term chesticles for a long time, and I don't think the term is gonna come back anytime soon. Like this. Yeah, alright. I don't want to make it too bright. Chesticle. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me take another sip of my water tank. There we go. Alright, still got 50 minutes. I'm thinking of raiding someone again, but only if... I don't know, if there's enough people around. water. It is water, I swear. I'm not gonna prove to you that it isn't water. Excuse me. Well, you know what? You believe in whatever it is you want to believe, but I'll stay true to myself. To me, it's water. It is water. It's nothing but water. I recommend you guys drinking water as well. It's healthy and it keeps you, well, yeah, it keeps you hydrated. I mean, I should wear a, you know, one of those caps where there's like 2 beer cans or lemonade on the side of it. I want a hat like that, so I can just take a sip every time I'm thirsty, so I don't have to move my hands. Oh, that reminds me. I was thinking of making some not safe for work art or loot art of other VTubers. Why? Well, sometimes I browse through some of their Twitter accounts and notice that they have an art tag. I browse through the art tag and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Then I notice they also have a not safe for work art tag. I'm like, oh, I wonder what they have on there. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm like, oh, that's... Well, I guess I could draw it for them. And the fact that they have a not safe work art tag means that they're okay with being drawn in a certain way. I'm gonna save them by making loots of them. The thing is, I'm not really a loot artist. Hang on, I literally wouldn't survive without having water with me constantly. Yeah, same. There used to be a water fountain at work, but they had to shut it down when COVID broke out. And it's still shut down, so I never had the taste of that water fountain before. So yeah. Then again, you can just get free water in the cafeteria. It's like a vending machine that can dispense either coffee or tea with milk if you're feeling British. And they even have like an option of cold or hot water, and I always pick cold water. But there is a certain combination that you can put in, and I remembered each and every single combination of the stuff that I usually get. I've been working on a chest for a while. Hang on, let me try to finish this up a little bit. Ew, who's these water fountains? Unless you're in elementary. Those things are kind of great. You're not entirely wrong about that. Actually, the problem is that some people just use their lips onto the faucet instead of just like drinking the water straight out of as it pours out. So yeah, you're actually right about it being gross. But yeah, that's why I still just use the. Actually, I could probably just. Yeah. All right, let's have a line going, something like this, because I think Samus from Metroid also has this going on in her suit. And her braces are kind of like wobbly. It's not really the right kind of wobbly either. Actually, let me... Almost one of those kids that literally eats the whole spot. No, don't do that. No. Well, I'm sure you don't do that anymore, but still, anyone who is listening and still do that, please don't. It's like kissing a random stranger in public. You never know what they're about to have been eating. I buy sparkling water because I can justify not using the faucet otherwise. I have a refrigerator that can dispense cooled water, and we just fill it with bottled spring water, and it's nice and refreshing. Wasn't there like a whole thing about hydro homies, like people who drank water a lot? No, not anymore. I've learned. Lol. I'm glad that you've learned not to eat the whole water spout. Jesus, that's nasty. I mean, on one hand, it is nasty, but on the other, it'll strengthen your immune system, because I remember watching an old recorded video of when dear old dad, actually, the geometry. Well, when I was a small child, he just recorded me with his video camera, as well as all parents do. And in that video, I was eating something, or just put something in my mouth. They didn't bother to get it out. He just like keep filming me. I think it's also one of the reasons why I have a rather robust immune system, because, yeah, what my logic was, if everyone is told not to do that, then I'm the only one doing it, which means it's fine. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's a problem. If I was a gross kid, I was like 6. Oh, everyone was a gross kid. Me too, because I used to do some gross shit when I was as a kid. But yeah, I was a kid. I don't do that anymore. But thanks to the gross stuff that I did, I think it strengthened my immune system somewhat, and I don't get sick easily. I can make it better. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I'm not gonna spend too much time on her bosoms. Actually, it doesn't really look like bosoms anymore. Albio? What's Albio? I don't know. You're the one who wrote it. I assume it's like a an autocorrect thing, or like you mistyped it somehow. Right, that's fixing her wrist. Otherwise, I'm gonna be bothered for the rest of the week. Gina, what's up? I've drawn breast and different, and I don't like the way it looks like. I have to fix it. Yeah, this looks somewhat okay. Oh boy. Oh, there's a hole in her chest. Oh, let me fix that. There you go. Your bosoms are all fixed, man. Yeah, let's continue the line downwards. Yeah. All right. This is getting a bit more shaped. Oh. Let's move this line a little bit to the... There you go. Right. This part... No, wait. Yeah, it kind of looks okay. What do you guys think? Well, you don't have to think anything, actually. I'm thinking of doing this off stream, and then just finish it up, and then just continue on with the other members of MAHŌ OPS. I like it. Oh, thank you, Alto. I think I can draw better when I'm not streaming. But then again, it's also a very important skill to draw something while streaming. Actually, hang on. Oh, how about that? Where is she? There's something wrong about the proportions about them. I mean, for her it looks fine, but for her it also looks fine. But when you put them next to each other, then it just looks weird, because her arms are shorter than hers. So unless I have to make her arms shorter, or make the other one's arms longer, that's quite a conundrum. I think I have to shorten her arms anyway. Go. My rule of thumb is, if you relax your arm, the hand will always stop at around the crotch area. Let's see, something like this. So if this hand relaxes, it will be next to this line. But some people uses heads for measurements. If we take, actually, let's open a new layer. Make this red, so I know. No, that's blue. Red. There we go. Oh, draw her. No, no, yes. We draw our heads. Wait, no. Some people measure the body proportions with heads, and oh god, oh dear lord, and god, no. Okay, there we go. Fucking lord, I'm having technology issues today. No. Alright, yeah. Alright. She's about, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 head talls. And I think that's pretty decent. I didn't even measure the heads. I was just like, If I compare it with her, she's about 8.5 head tall. So in that case, her arms need to be longer. Unless you factor in the fact that this is taken from an angle. Alright, let's try. You have a, oh wait, this up top. If you have like box, something like this, and this part is then her shoulders. This is gonna be very advanced. There's her hips. There should be somewhere like that. This is her pelvis somewhere. Yeah, then it should be fine. So if you pretend these are picture taken, then this picture is taken from the front, while this is taken from a certain angle. Damn it, it doesn't really work. Alright, but this is just my artist mind's eye, just noticing these kinds of discrepancies. And I kind of look for those kinds of stuff as well in other artists' artwork. Not to scrutinize it, but to gain a better understanding of how they approach their problems and how they approach drawing a certain character or topic or what have you. Oh, this is actually... Well, now she kind of looks like a dominatrix, so I have to make it more military-like. So for this part, I think I'm gonna have like a different color. I say color, but this is all in monochrome and in a black and white style. Something like that, something like that. This is... There you go. Yeah, it still looks weird, but it's getting there. Maybe I can even change this a little bit. Like so. Oh, but then the M of MAHŌ is getting cut off. Delete that. And there's this extra bit, then I have to delete that as well. And presto! It kind of looks okay-ish. I believe I've worked 1.5 hours almost. Let's see, let's check the time. Yeah, it should be fine. I can spend 5 more minutes just rendering this out. That's kids. And that's why kids, you have to use references. But I think I mentioned in the earlier stream before that if you... Well, a good artist copies a bad artist... No, wait. A good artist steals, a bad artist copies. If you steal their look, then you're also stealing their mistakes. And that can be a bit tricky. But sometimes those mistakes are what makes the art so good and recognizable from a specific artist. I don't know what mistakes I have, but maybe that's because I'm blind to it. But other people can take a glance at my artwork and immediately recognize that it's me. I think. I'm not sure. I'm just drawing. You. If it isn't Wolfgang von Schwarzschild, welcome, welcome. I'm. You know what? Maybe I can stick a while longer because I was about to wrap up soon. But then again, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I wanted to post. Well, you weren't there, I think, but I wanted to post an update on Twitter. But as you know, Twitter is messed up for whatever reason. Let's see. Can Oh, you know what? I can add a little bit of additional details. Yeah, I can stick a while a little bit longer. How are you doing, by the way? Everything good? Do whatever you want, my man. Let me check if it's still down. Yeah, you do that well, though. And yeah, I will do whatever I want. Well, I don't feel obligated to work on this, but I think it's important for me to work on this as an artist, but also as a streamer, because I need to get my streaming reps in, you know? Just like, oh, wait. Yeah, that'll do it. Seems to be back. Good, excited to stream again. Ah, nice, nice. My Twitch crashed again, but I can still hear you. If you hear my voice, then I'm still streaming. If you can't hear me anymore, then it means you're not... I'm not streaming anymore. Right, so Twitter's up again. Well, it kind of defeats the purpose of posting that update right now, because it basically is just like me saying, yo, I'm streaming, come watch my stream, but then I'm just about to wrap up soon. Actually, before I wrap up, depending on whoever is streaming right now. Oh, how about that? No one is streaming, so I can't rate anyone. That's fine. I'll see how far I can get with this. I think it's around the time where the warehouse just crashes. Oh, wait, your warehouse crashes? Are you doing okay? Or it's just like Eric's is like, wait, he is? Well, he's not, you know. Oh, he is, yeah. Wait, oh, I think I don't follow him on Twitch. Shit, I thought there are a lot of people that I enjoy watching their streams, but I don't follow because I forgot to do it. Originally, I was joining someone's stream, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, I don't follow this person on Twitch, so I have to I have to fix that real quick. I know I'm not obligated to follow people, but yeah. I mean, like the Wi-Fi just completely stops. Yeah, that happens. You know, I'm gonna rate the stream after doing some of this. Then I'm gonna... I don't know. I'm gonna eat. Getting kinda hungry. Like 1 week we were completely without internet and we couldn't fix it and we could barely do anything. Yeah, the society of today is kind of dependent on internet. Me, for example, if I don't have internet, I don't have any way to look for references or for advice to people online, for example. But if internet were to shut down for whatever reason, then we have to go back to sending mail again, or yeah, whatever. And it is going to be very difficult to get back on track on that. Yes, go have breakfast or lunch. I had lunch. I already had lunch, but I'm still hungry. And there we go. Oh, right, before I forget, I have to... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna steal it from you. Copy. Okay. Here. Paste. A little bit smaller. Yeah. Congratulations, you're now a member of MAHŌ OPS. We'll have lunch again. You can't have second lunch. I'm gonna get fat. Let's gradient map. Move dust, then it turns black. Wait, no, not red. That'll do it. Yeah. Wait, what did I... Oh, right, because it isn't really right. Let's just together with the bodysuit, and there we go. I might add the little starting motif that I've got going on. Then I was silent. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, standard issue MAHŌ OPS gear. I might touch on it again, but for now, yeah. Still, I might... You know, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Alright, thank you everyone for joining the stream, and I am glad that you all joined me today. And there we go. Watching my dad garden, watching a streaming garden. Yeah, thinking me doing garden work. I don't know, not sure if I can do that. Thanks for seeing. Oh, thank you all for coming. Let's see if I can rate Irax. Iraxus. Wait, hang on. What? Oh man, that was scuff. Last time I rated someone, I forgot to close down the stream. Yeah, that's where the issue comes from, where I had to edit a video of 30 gigs. Or accidentally turn a video into 30 gigs. Don't spell his name wrong now. No, I don't. Yeah, I got his name right. Oh, I can mute him. There we go. Yeah, alright, let's start the raid. Thank you all guys for coming to the stream. I hope to see you guys next time. The raid is ready in 10 seconds, so yeah. Bye, have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much, Godfishy. You too. And with that, Oxidogenome signing off.